That's right.
Well, and then like with REC or Light Energy, all of those, there's a daytime rate, there's a nighttime rate or an off-peak. There's different rates.
I didn't realize that they did that, because I talked to people that are on Macocota Valley, and they said that after a certain time, like 5 o'clock, it tripled
Oh, yeah, it goes up.
that much.
Well, because, I don't know about that, but I mean, it does go up because that's when the bulk of the usage is, after 5 o'clock, when everybody's home.
Oh, yep, you're
Brian Preston. It's kind of a big guy.
Yeah,
It'd be nice just to have a trail around it too, so when you drive out there, you can just make a lap.
And that's
Yes.
what I told him.
Yep.
Come spring when it's fit, I want to take my power rake out there and kind of just hit it and then just
I
reseed the
mean, our
trail.
electric rates here haven't increased in a long, long, long
Until
time,
maybe
because
they
they
won't put
don't
mine
have
down. I
to.
told them I'd help them do whatever
Whereas
they need
it's
to
a
do.
small.
I'd like to welcome everybody to our Monday, February 23rd, 2026 Cascade City Council meeting. We'll have a call to order with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Raker,
Here.
Weber,
Here.
Hush,
Here.
Gale,
Here.
Delaney.
Here.
Need a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Gale,
I'll second.
second by Delaney. All in favor?
Aye.
At this point, we'll have public comment. There's a limit of 3 minutes per person on agenda items and local government issues. State your name.
Pat Carney. I'm here to talk about the police station and the future. I put a lot of thought into this because the library's been closed, and how about this, and how everybody else has too. But it appears there's, the sun's coming up. Sell the library. It's too big for a police station and too expensive to fix, so sell the library. Then the EMS people and the fire station is pretty much set where they are. It'd be pretty hard to ask the EMS to move out of their place that they just got into, if you wanted to expand in the fire department, I'm just saying. So it comes back to now we have the police station, and it's the only city-owned institution that's over 50 years old that has not been replaced. The water tower, the swimming pool, the library, Main Street, on and on, sewer plant. So it is really the last 50-year-old piece of equipment or area that the city has, 50 years, been there. So my thought is, sell the library. Jerry Volk has his building down for sale down there by the
Adding Body Shop.
Adding Body Shop, 149,000, 1,200 square feet. He just put a lot of improvements in it. It'd be just about the right size for the police department. And that way, you buy the building, and then if you have your 3 to 5 year plan to build something, you can sell that building 3 years from now and recoup your money. Hardly anything goes down, so you don't have to worry about losing money. Then the last thing is Jerry Volk's building, I think is perfect, it's available. The other one is one of Bucky Monarnock's units up there in the industrial park. He built 3 of them up there. There's one of them that's not just studded out. So if you rented from him, he could finish the inside of that. And the policeman could be there for 3 years, or 2 years, for 1 year. Either one of those options, I think, size-wise, availability-wise, would be excellent. Now, I'd like somebody to comment. Just for grins, let somebody comment.
Why would we move to a building that's the same as what we have?
Which building is that?
What we're in now.
Yeah.
Is probably 1,200 square feet.
Oh, no, I don't think that thing is,
Well, if we do
600.
that, if we do the other room.
okay, $150,000.
No, it's,
Well, that's what the paper
that's
said.
what, yep, that's what you
Okay.
read, Pat.
And you guys had the guy look at it.
So we go rent again? We're already renting
No, you
EMS.
buy. You buy
You just
Jerry
said
Volk's
rent.
building. No, Lucky's you would rent. The EMS you rent, which, by the way, I love it, but it's 3 times more than what it was 2 years ago. $1,500. That's a lot of rent, but it's a perfect place. I won't argue. And they like it, and good for them. I'm not gonna, but the point being is that's a lot of money. But,
That's why we're looking ahead.
oh, yeah, fine, but what are you gonna do? I think, okay, and I just said it. The police department is the only thing that's 50 years old in this town that hasn't been replaced, period. What's wrong with that picture? And 3 to 5 years doesn't really cut it for anybody. And then, will you do it? Move the building, move the police department to the fire station. You could do that. Go out the back a little bit, put in some offices. So that'd work, 300, 400,000, It's always more than what I think it should be, but that's just me. But Volk's building would be perfect. I think it's bigger than this. I don't think you'd have to put any money in it. I think you could sell it. You're never gonna sell this, ever, to anybody. So any money going into this is down the hole.
Why, it's our building, why is it down the hole?
I don't think.
If we do improvements over here, why is it down the hole?
If
It's
you're
still
gonna
our
do the
building.
improvements there.
It's under our roof.
That's fine, okay. That's fine, but do something soon rather than later. And 3 to 5 years is not a plan. That's not a plan for what needs to be done. Either fix it up, I have no problem, blow a hole in the wall. Go back to that second room, put down floor and lights and everything, which we should be able to do pretty cheap, but no, we won't. But anyway,
3 minutes.
just go ahead. All right, but do something. I think Jerry Volk's building's perfect.
Thanks, Pat.
Yep, thanks.
Thanks, Pat.
Any other comment? If none, we'll go to the consent agenda. City Council minutes 2/9/26, Cascade Economic Development Corporation minutes 1/21/26, Jones County Economic Development Board meeting minutes 1/27/26, Visa invoice in the amount of $6,667.53. December 2025 month-end financial reports, January 2026 month-end financial reports, and February 23rd, 2026 claims. Is there any questions on the consent agenda? If none, I need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Delaney,
Second.
second by Weber. All in favor?
Aye.
Number 7, consideration to approve resolution number 6-26, a resolution approving an update to the facade renovation reimbursement program. Is there any questions about this?
Yeah, on the Exhibit A, the colored-in areas, however, does not include from the old library to Moskey's. Is that just an error that should be corrected?
Yeah, because it wasn't part of the TIF downtown district map.
Why wouldn't that have been tipped? I mean, that's all downtown buildings. I thought it was
answer
both
that.
sides of First Avenue.
I mean, if you want that included, we can include that. I'm just,
Are you sure?
I
that-
included a TIF downtown map, and that's the map that it showed, so.
The red and the green.
So that was never, those buildings were never in
So
TIF?
from the library down to
Demuski's.
Moskey's is not in the TIF district?
Not in this particular map.
Did they get money for the First Avenue facade? Yeah, they did.
I have no idea, I wasn't here, so I don't think so. Moskey's did?
No,
Blackies did.
this, Todd did, didn't he? Todd Box did ever?
Nope.
That is kind of odd that it's not in there.
Nope.
That would just kind of be the normal continuation of that area.
Yeah, but yeah, the map that I brought up though, that I found, did not include that area. But if we want to include it, we can absolutely, whatever you guys want to do.
I guess my thought was supposed to always, everything on First Avenue, at one point from Johnson down to the bridge or Pierce Street. Just-
Yeah, that should definitely be included.
Okay, but I'm just saying, it's not at this point,
So
so.
that's doable, fairly
Fairly
easy.
Well, we can do it for our
Yeah.
facade thing, absolutely.
But the other side of the street is.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, is the
Yeah,
facade thing.
yeah, I mean, we can,
Into that area.
absolutely.
But shouldn't that also be in the TIF district as well?
I mean, it probably should be, but it's currently not.
We should probably look at doing both.
Is the TIF district just this map, or is it written out somewhere where? Oh,
This is the map that I found.
right, this is a map.
Yep.
But the TIF districts, so this would blow this is the downtown TIF district.
Correct.
Okay, like the economic, industrial park. Is that just a map like this too?
Yes, yeah, and
There
it's
is no-
color coded according to whatever district it's in. Like you can see there's orange too here, but like if you get out in the industrial park, there's different colors, depending on when they became a district.
What do we gotta do to make it a TIF district there? I mean,
Approve some stuff, pass some stuff.
it's
I mean,
only fair, I mean, everything else is downtown and that's not.
That just
It's kinda
makes
odd.
sense.
I agree, but
So we table this and come back with an updated.
I don't know if you really need to table it.
Oh,
Just, I
yep.
would just
Let's just
approve,
approve that.
include that we go from Johnson Street to
Yep.
Lincoln Street and include
Include
the
that
south
in
side
the-
of First
In
Avenue.
the program.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to that effect.
Motion by Delaney,
Second?
second by Weber. Roll call.
Raker,
Aye.
Weber,
All right.
Hush,
Aye.
Gale,
Aye.
Delaney.
Aye.
Number 8, consideration to approve resolution number 7-26, a resolution approving an addendum to the building permit application. Does anybody have any questions on that?
Yeah, just the wording on the resolution, it's either second or third paragraph. It states, whereas it should be the responsibility of the property owner performing the construction to be fully aware of city code and city of Cascade as applies to the project being completed. Should is rather timid or not a very forceful word. I would suggest we replace should with will.
Would be,
Oh, second paragraph.
Yep. That makes it more specific.
Well, it makes it, should is almost like a suggestion,
Yeah.
whereas will, rewriting it makes it an absolute.
Is there any other changes that you'd like to see? If none, I need a motion with that change.
just changing the wording?
Yeah.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Weber,
Yeah, second.
second by Raker. Roll call.
Weber,
Aye.
Hush,
Aye.
Gale,
Aye.
Delaney,
Aye.
Raker.
Aye.
Number 9, consideration to approve resolution number 5-26, a resolution authorizing a facade grant for Iowa Main Street Investments LLC for 201 Second Avenue Southwest in the amount of $20,000. And that was tabled.
Yes.
Yeah, it
is.
was, so we
Yeah,
can
it
get
was
the
last
TIF district into.
Yeah. So do we wait for this?
Well, we passed the update
So
to.
it's covered then?
So it's covered, so if we want to untable that, we need to make a motion to untable it.
I need
before
a
we-
motion on table.
I'll make a motion on table.
Motion by Gale,
Second.
second by Delaney. Roll call.
Hush,
Aye.
Gale,
Aye.
Delaney,
Aye.
Raker,
Aye.
Weber.
Aye.
And then I need a motion to approve the resolution.
I'll make,
Okay, go-
I'll make a motion. to
Motion by
approve.
Raker,
second.
second by Weber. Roll call.
Hush,
Aye.
Gale,
Aye.
Delaney,
Aye.
Raker,
Aye.
Weber.
Aye.
And number 10 is a tabled item. And 11, reports. Fred?
Just want to let you guys know, many of you know Mark Platts, who works part-time for us for the police department. I received a letter kind of late last week from the Iowa Law Enforcement Academy. Mark is turning 66 May 11th of this year, so he will no longer be able to be one of our part-time officers. He did agree to come and work prom. He's done that the last few years. That's May 2nd. So we'll probably eventually looking for somebody to replace him.
And that's state law?
State law.
No exceptions? None?
No, I know Cedar Rapids a few years ago went through this with their police chief,
Yeah.
Wayne Germain. He
Mhm.
tried to make or asked the city council to make the police chief position a civil position, and they refused. They had already received letters from the state, so he was out. I've got to talk to Mark about this yet, but I was hoping that Mark could come back, like, he helps us out. He's kind of my event guy
Mhm.
and works a lot of security for us, so I'm hoping that we can hopefully create a security position and still have him come back and help us out with that if he's willing.
That would be good if that works.
He knows everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been around for a while and seems to come and enjoy our events, so that's, the next time I have a conversation with him, that's kind of my hope that he will agree to that, so. But, that's about the only thing that I had for now.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Deanna?
Okay. Regarding your nameplate, Jamie, I reached out again to MSA, and there was some kind of payment confusion or something, but it's been taken care of. By the end of the week, we should have it.
That'll be swell.
No more hiding.
Right. Everybody will know who you are.
You can just wear a name tag
Yeah.
till then.
Okay.
An update on the food pantry. They plan to actually operate, and they started last Saturday, where they're actually going to have it open on Saturdays. I plan to take Friday off as a vacation day. The digital speed sign along 136 that was supposed to be installed will be getting done soon, but there was no specific date given. A sinkhole was discovered last Tuesday in the alley by the new library. We cored it out and filled it in with rock. For right now, we're going to get a camera company to come in and look at it and find out what caused that, and then we'll address whatever the issue is. The annual chamber dinner is on Wednesday, March 18th, and typically we have got a table for the city, so, and it costs us nothing. We get this table as part of our membership. So if whoever would like to attend, I need to know, like, probably, this week or next week, because I have to let the chamber know how many people are coming. Also, the chamber is hosting a Sips and Tips on March 4th at 5:30 at the Cave. Christy McCarthy will be speaking on difficult conversations don't have to be difficult. I do plan to attend, and I'm sure you guys are all welcome as well if you would like to. I will be also attending the Iowa Rural Development Summit in Dubuque on April 8th through the 10th. It's in Dubuque this year. It's the 10th anniversary, and I think I've attended like every year except maybe 1 year. And this is also the 10th anniversary of the Heart and Soul, and remember we did that here, so they're having a thing on Thursday night regarding that. Next Monday, I will be participating in a webinar regarding the implications of the 3 property tax reform bills that are out there right now. Last week, I met with George Davis, who is the president of the Dubuque County Conservation Board. He just wanted to provide an update on the land that was purchased. They are planning to put a trail around the perimeter of the lake. They want to add a dock on the lake, and he wanted to talk to me about maybe getting a trail from Cascade to the area. There's grants available for that, so, and I know they're trying to get a bond passed to help with some of these projects, so I think it'll be an exciting project to work with them to possibly get a trail from Cascade to that area. And a reminder, we could use some more lifeguard applications, so if you know anyone or just pass the word, anybody that's looking for a summer job, we could use a few more guard applications. The plaque at the Riverview Park Pavilion will hopefully be installed. It was supposed to be installed Friday, but with the weather, it did not get done. So hopefully this week, they will be coming to do that. And then we had talked at the last meeting about having a workshop with police, fire, and EMS to discuss the public safety campus. After talking with members of the fire and police and EMS, 5 p.m. on March 16th would work for that. Does that work for everyone, all the council?
I believe it does for me.
That'll work for me too.
Okay, all right,
That's the 16th?
yes, yep, March 16th at 5 p.m.
Would George Davis like to come and present to the whole group?
I had that suggestion, I think that will work, he's just,
And
it's-
Brian Preston?
Yeah, it's tax season, so he's kind of busy.
He's a little busy.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that'd be a really good idea for him to come and
Do a
discuss with council.
presentation.
Yep,
Yeah.
and that's all I have.
Okay. Thank you. Fiscal year 27 budget workshop with the community groups for the fiscal year 27 budget requests. Who's first?
The chamber could be first, but I don't see anybody here for the chamber. Oh, you're presenting for the chamber as well? Okay, well, Linda's gonna go to the podium, and she'll be up there a while going over
You
all
just do
the
everybody
groups-
while you're up there.
all the groups that she represents.
Are there any missing?
I don't have the list, so I don't know what.
Do you want to?
Whatever it says in the paperwork, please and thank you.
Okay.
And let's see, Rockin' Chamber, I mean,
Yeah.
group them all together.
Yep,
Enhancement Committee,
enhancement, yep.
Hometown Days.
Hometown Days, Rockin' on the River.
Rockin' on the River, Enhancement Chamber.
And you have all of their letters and everything that they provided in your, that was laying on your, at your spot today.
I think everybody's worthy. But if you have any questions about any of those 4 groups that I'm on. This is our 10th year for Hometown Days. Sammy's on too, so. This is Rockin' on the River's like 200th year.
200. It feels like it.
Since
huh?
2010.
Do we have an overview of what the askings are for all these groups?
Yeah,
Is that
it's in the paperwork you received.
It's
had
the very
today.
first.
It's in the very last tab, but that right there, that spreadsheet, that's the overview. Yeah, there's a spreadsheet at the very beginning, right after outside entities. It has what every group has asked, which is, I think, almost exactly like last year's. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, we do
Except-
appreciate last year's monies that went to great things. Feel like all the groups, including the people sitting behind me, all bring people to town. people comment and we'll come back.
Where you gonna start at, Linda?
Well, you asked me the first question, Chad, and I'll see what I can answer.
The enhancement committee, can you kind of go over what they do, Linda? I mean, what their expenditures would be?
Well, we're kind of down to about 4 people. If anybody would like to be on the committee, more than welcome. So we're just trying to do a few little odds and ends around town that need to be done. One thing on our sort of bucket list is a new fence for the bridge, you know, which is something we just have to work on, but we started over with new members, so we're just kind of getting going. So I don't really, what's it say in our notes there?
It lists that you guys help with the shade structure for the pickleball courts.
Yeah, we're holding the monies that people are donating to those sort of causes. We hold the money, and then when we get bills from those people, then we pay those bills for them. Because we're a 503c, so we're taxed, you know, people can donate to our fund and then get a tax credit, depending on the amount that they donate, so. Right now, it's the pickleball court people are still fundraising for stuff going on up there, so.
And you were doing stuff for the Christmas in the park, right? You were gonna, wasn't
Yeah,
there like
Christmas
stuff
in the
about the
park,
lights and stuff too?
Yeah, the donations that people give us for the decorating the park, and, you know, Patrick Dillard's working on doing, oh, how do you describe it? It was like a barbecue thing where he brings people in from, it's a competition, but it's just for the people. It's not like a public thing, but he wants to do it over at the Legion. He's in this group where they do it, and they go to different towns and they do it. So he's working on that. He was working on something for Valentine's Day, but that kind of came and went, so that didn't happen. Like I said, we're just kind of regrouping because the guys that used to be in it all got off. So we're just kind of starting fresh.
Any other questions for Linda?
We gotta do, just approve all her 3 things, or what?
I'm sorry?
She's the chamber, enhancement, and hometown days?
Hometown Days and Rockin' on the River.
I mean, it's in the budget as it is, the total. But then remember, before we pass any money out to them, we pass a resolution, and then they have to sign the agreement, we approve the agreements, all that, so.
Thanks, Linda.
I think it's normal every year stuff we ask the same
Yeah.
kind of
Yep.
money,
It's
so.
the same every year.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys, appreciate it.
Jones County Tourism.
Jones County Tourism? Hello.
My name is Kylene, and I am the director for Jones County Tourism. First, I wanted to start off by thanking you guys for your contribution this last year. We had asked you for $715.80 as a per capita for all of Cascade. In the past, we had asked for the Jones County portion of it, but this last year, we had updated and upgraded our website, and under our website, we had noted that each of the communities has their own tab, so to speak, and then on there I went through and updated some local businesses, your library, and that is still a work in progress. I'm still updating and upgrading on each of the pages. One of the things that I was really excited about with your guys' contribution, Jones County Tourism is a Travel Iowa member, and as part of that membership, I get contacted by the tourism group out of Des Moines area, and one of the posts that they had done through, I think it was on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, and actually it plays out on their webpage. They were in need of some spa type things, like each month they do a different group of people, I guess, where they reach out and try to get different businesses and stuff. And so they were looking for a spa type place, but something new and something that they hadn't posted about before. And so I am proud to say that Luna Ray was one of them that was like, they just jumped on board there, and I was able to get some of the photos and stuff. And so they had over 4,000 views just from one of their posts alone. And so I know that they then, I know the chamber as well as Luna Ray had utilized that and had kind of put that out there and was able to then tag Travel Iowa. So that was really exciting. But then also, I don't know if you guys follow our Facebook page for Jones County Tourism, but every Thursday and Friday I do a What to See in JC, and I have been including the Annie's Treasure has been on there, and we have had our Facebook views have increased by over 250,000 views over the last year. And so Annie's Treasure, the library, and a few of your guys' other locations are part of that. So those contributions, just that alone, I feel like is a huge thing for the money that we are asking. But then also as Travel Iowa members, we are able to go and host one of the days at the state fair. And we bring out our Jones County Visitors Guide, and there are a lot of Cascade businesses that are inside of that. And so I actually ran out of 400 of the guides that I had passed out personally at the fair this last year. So that is also another way that we contribute to Cascade. So I think that was all that I had on there. Do you guys have any questions?
Nope.
Nope.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Garden Club, Monica?
Teresa and I again. We're requesting, I think, again, $1,200 for the garden club this year. Any new big projects planned? We're not going to be buying any pots that have gone up to the price of $225 compared to when we first started buying them many years ago. I could get them for $125. The only big news is that I'm going to be stepping down as president of the garden club for personal reasons. And Therese has kindly agreed to remain as secretary treasurer.
Are you a pretty good mentor?
Yes, she's a very good member. So if anybody, no one, yeah. It's all pretty cut and dry. And I still intend to do my part, take care of the gardens that I did before. But I'm just going to step down from the organization of it. We've been doing it so long now that.
You guys do an awesome job.
Thank you so much for all that you do for me. And I
Boy.
can't say enough about the city guys. Whenever we need anything,
They're
whether
the-
it's come and help start the four-wheeler that we're driving, or anything that we need, a big boulder room. I mean, they're right there. They're just great to help us. Right, we, right, they're awesome, yeah. But a lot of us are getting older, and, you know, it's just not so easy to do some of the tasks that we've done before. So we'd like to recruit some of the younger people in town. Like I said, nobody has to do a lot, you just have to do a little bit. Like Teresa.
Right. Yes, just keep gardens up.
Yeah.
All community health.
Mhm.
And last year, the prices of the plants didn't go up, and this year I'm hoping they don't either, so we should be able to get by with what we're asking
I think we just need plastic flowers.
for.
Plastic flowers.
Boy, if the look could hit you.
I think, Mark, that's when the group shows up at your front door.
I had to.
He's used to that. Any questions?
Thank you.
Thanks for
Great
making
job.
the town beautiful.
Who do we have next?
Legion.
Mike Weber's not here. Tri-County Historical? Linda?
Good evening, Linda Miller with Tri-County Historical Society. We're asking for the $5,000 as we usually ask for. This time we're gonna use it for a mini split for the upper story of the old brick schoolhouse. We refurbished that upstairs room and we put the Native American displays in there. We have hides, we have a donated horsehair coat and blanket from the White family, Doc White's family. And it's very difficult now to heat and cool upstairs. We put little boosters on the little vents, trying to get the cooling air up, and it's not working. So we've got a quote approximately $3,500 to $4,500 for a mini split installation. And I think that would improve it quite a bit. We've always appreciated your help in the past. So that's just been so much appreciated. We'll also use it for utilities and maintenance. Our utilities and maintenance have gone to $5,900 last year, so that's always raising and been a little bit difficult for us sometimes, but we'd appreciate any help. If anybody have any questions on that?
Nope.
Pretty cut and dried, a very simple project.
Very simple.
Yep. Well, thank you for your time and for your past support too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Leo?
Hi, I'm here for the Cascade Lions Club for the 4th of July fireworks. We're asking for, I think, $9,500, and someone told me it wasn't enough, one of the council members told me. He told me to ask for $20,000, but, so,
I only see 9,000 here, Leo.
Yeah, it says only 9,000, so you want 9,500 probably, huh?
well, the fireworks is going up and insurance and setting them off.
Yeah, that's actually down from the year before, so.
It wasn't right last year, but that's fine. And if you got any new members who want to help us on the 4th, that's fine. Come on over.
So the 9,000 does it.
Yeah, I'll do it, yeah.
Any questions for Leo?
We're gonna do anything special this year for fireworks?
Except, we gotta ask Mark Weber, the Legion's with us.
Mike.
Or Mike Weber, pardon me.
I already told you what I wanted.
Yeah, no, you told me to give me 20,000. Thank you.
Thanks, Leo.
Thank you.
Jones County Economic Development?
Good evening, Derek Lumsden, Jones County Economic Development. Thanks for letting me come a little late, sorry. Went from one meeting to this one, now I gotta go to the next one, budget time for everybody. So I'm just coming by to reintroduce myself to some of you who may not see me as often as others like Deanna does, but we have a unique situation in Cascade where you guys are represented by everybody. So you've got your own economic development, Jones County represents part, and so does Greater Dubuque Development. So you guys have a lot of partnerships and collaboration, and we've been happy to be a part of that over the years. I know that when you all have come to both the swimming pool and the library, the Jones County supervisors, we've been there to help make sure that those projects do get money. I think only a couple of you may remember the time I almost got, thrown out by all the people for the houses over on the hill behind the park. But those are nice houses, and so I hope that that's been a benefit. We always are happy to work we work with Cascade Economic Development primarily because they do a lot of the manufacturing work, and we work with them in partnership with ECIA for things like the downtown assessments, some of the different grants that they go on. We try to help bring some of that match into from the county side of Jones. So it's something we continue to do, and we hope that you see a benefit from that. Deanna is obviously represented to our board, so anytime you have concerns, if you can't get a hold of me, hopefully Deanna will bring them to me as well. But I hope this partnership continues to be as lucrative as it has been for both sides, and if you have any questions, I'm ready for them. All right.
No questions?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jared. Jones County Youth Coalition.
For having me again, and Jennifer Hoosman. I was here last year, I think really maybe for the first time. But you guys have supported us for many years, and I'm really appreciative of that. We're especially appreciative this past year, and have been able to continue to accomplish a lot of good things. I couldn't remember exactly what all I mailed in, because I mailed it instead of putting it in my email, which is never a good idea, because you can't remember things that you put in that snail mail, right? But I did bring I don't know if I brought this sheet, I sent this to you, but I may not have quite enough copies. I think I only need like 5, but maybe share a little bit if you don't have that one already. Anyway, but this is just a few of our accomplishments. Can't even speak. Accomplishments this past year. In case you weren't here last year, or if we do, we are working on youth substance use prevention and promoting mental wellness with our youth and also our families and adults in our community that means so much to all of us. So we have been doing a lot of things. Like I'm going to highlight like the second bullet. We've been really focusing on resilience. When we started, we were mostly on youth substance use prevention. In fact, it started out with just underage drinking and on tobacco and marijuana and methamphetamine and really in mental health and opioids and you name it. So, but as we all know, we've had a lot of struggles with mental health in the last decade or more with our kids, adults too. But so we've been putting on those trainings, youth mental health first aid. One I don't have listed here because I made this few of our accomplishments last fall for a letter to go out to everyone. But we did a QPR, which is question, persuade, and refer training just recently for 12 high school students and 4 staff at Monticello. We're promoting another program called Assist. They did have a suicide of a 15-year-old last fall, right 3 days after school started. So we were already starting to focus on Monticello more with this resilience program that we've been doing. But it started out with the most rural school. It was a rural small grant. We've got $7,500 this year, and it ends in July, so we won't have that anymore. But we're going to continue this work. We actually were able to also get Mindful Teen now into, it started out at Midland, but now it's also in Anamosa and Monticello, and trying to get some more trainings into the schools, to the school staff. We did, and we're starting teen mental health first aid at Midland. We'd love to do more of these things in Cascade. And our youth coordinator has been reaching out to the high school counselor. I just really like to say we could use any help, because just getting people to reply and get connections and those kind of things is not always so easy. She does go to the career fair most of the years. We definitely try to, with our own fundraise money, we also try to just support the, post-prom, the boosters. We're always inviting Fred, and after he retires, we definitely want to continue that partnership with Cascade. But we did definitely attend the National Night Out up here at Cascade. Right in the center of that picture is at your National Night Out. And so we do have, I'm going to send just a few other little things that are coming up that we have coming up. We have a tips trainings that, and serve safe alcohol training we're now doing too. That any Cascade business, even if not in Jones County, is welcome to attend. Really everything that we offer for anyone in Jones County is open for everyone from anywhere to come to, especially any of our surrounding communities. And then we do some of our own fundraise things, and one of the things I wanted to highlight that we have coming up again is we are going to do the second annual Granny Basketball fundraiser at Monticello High School in a couple weeks. So if any of you are going to be celebrities and play on our team, we'll take you as spring chickens, we're calling ourselves, playing against the grannies with 100-year-old rules. You can't show any skin, you can't show. Our pastor from Middle of Olin, he accidentally didn't have his shirt tucked in, and he got thrown in jail, and they had to, bail him out because he had his little bit of his midriff, showing. So it was pretty fun. But no, on the serious note too, we're still really promoting the Talk They Hear You campaign. You'll see the billboards on 151 if you head towards Cedar Rapids at times. We've got some magnets this year. I think these are new from last year when I came. And we're going to have one of these that the QR code goes to our website that talks to parents about how to talk to your kids about underage drinking and other issues, including the other drugs I mentioned and substance and mental health. And then we're working on the opioid issue all the time. I brought a bag of things along that showing, we have like at the courthouse now, a vending machine that has different things like the naloxone for saving lives, but also proper ways to dispose of prescription drugs that are in your home. I have some of those Terra pouches I brought along. We also have like little lockup things for people to lock the bills they do need to take, but keep them safe and out of the hands of people that they don't belong in, like youth or those types of things. So we're doing our 5K event again this summer. I haven't started planning that yet, but we had it out at Camp Courageous last year. It was awesome. And just wanted to say also that we took a group of 18 from Jones County to the Day on the Hill last week, and we met with Representative Bradley. And we talked about the different issues, particularly the kids really talked about vaping, still a big issue. They also, alcohol and even the kratom issue that's been, I don't know if you've been hearing that in the news about all these places you can find that crap, I'll just say, because more people are dying of that stuff more. We've had 15 deaths now in Iowa. So they're looking at that, looking at legislation on that. And so another grant that we have had for the past 4 years, it ends in September, and that's the last of our federal grants. I've had federal grants for 21 years, but I right now don't see any that we can really apply for that fit our mission. And one day in January, we thought that one was nixed out from under us and that we weren't going to even be able to finish up this year. But it came back the next day after we talked to our federal legislators. So thankfully, it's been quite a year, I'll just say. So we really could use, and the $500 we're asking for goes towards supporting our youth coordinator. And we could really use that as both of our ISU Resilience Grant and the Stop Underage Drinking Grant are ending this year, July and September. So, but we're in good we've been working hard on sustainability, and that's why we came to each of our city councils and we asked for just a little bit to go everybody put together along with the county, and then we'll ask for opioid funding and those types of things when we can. So, any questions for me?
Do you have some communication with the schools here in Cascade? I mean, do you?
Yeah, it's mostly my
regular basis?
coordinator, Amy, who is on vacation right now, but she's been working with me for 18 years. And, she comes up here more and does more talking with I know ASAC also is supposed to be covering, now they are in Dubuque. They used to just be in Lynn County, not Dubuque County, but they are now, and they're supposed to be also covering Cascade school districts for like direct programming with the kids. I don't know if they are yet, but it's always hard. You either get all the benefits of being right in the middle of it, or it get less, and we don't have a lot, but we're trying to reach Cascade as best we can in very part-time work. I also run the statewide coalition, so that's fun. It's spread thin, but that's why we get also participate in things like being a member of the statewide coalition. We can participate in the Youth Day on the Hill and bring kids to that. But I want to do more, and if you have a good connection, we could use those, because sometimes those connections are what, for a while, we were doing, mostly the main thing we're doing now with the National Night Out with you, but we've, have done more with the Cascade Department in the past. I'd like to build that up again. It's hard to get youth involved, period, but we do have some active student advocacy groups in a couple of the schools, not Anamosa so much right now. They ebb and flow when they graduate, they don't keep growing up, and then we have to get new kids involved again, you know. But we, yeah, Monticello has like 40 to 50 kids that are involved with us, and Midland now has, they did have graduated a bunch of their kids, but we have some middle schoolers now we took along to the Day on the Hill, so.
Thank you. That's it?
Yeah, unless there's questions about anything on the budget.
Anybody? Nothing? If nothing else, we'll go to 13, adjourn into closed session pursuant to Iowa Code 21.5I. I need a motion to go into closed session.
I'll make the motion go in closed session.
Motion by Gale,
Second.
second by Delaney, roll call.
Gail,
Aye.
Delaney,
Aye.
Raker,
Aye.
Weber,
Aye.
Hush.
All right.
We're in closed session.
We need to wait till he shuts Fox Master off.